So Dave, it's been a busy week in more ways than one. Obviously, we heard the news at the end of training last week about Jordan Fagbola, and it's sad, but he seems in decent spirits despite this, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he's a great character. He's going to be a massive loss. I'm not going to deny that. What we can't do is feel sorry for ourselves, and Jordan's of a similar mentality. It's happened. He's going to get on with it. He'll go in for an operation as soon as possible, but he is going to be out for 10 to 12 months. It sort of rocked us all in training a little bit last week when it did happen, because just something so innocuous. He just went over, but he knew straight away, and the physio said he did fear the worst, and then he went to hospital, and we have got the worst news. And I'll be honest with you, if there was one player I didn't want it to happen to, it is Jordan. But like I said, we can't feel sorry for ourselves with it. Jordan is the type of player we're going to miss, but he's the type of player who will deal with it, and he will come back stronger. I think at part-time level, there's some players could sort of go under a little bit, not staying on top of the fitness and not doing the right rehab, but he's at the right club with the right physio in terms of Jake, where he'll get everything that he needs, and he is the right type of character. He'll do everything he can to get back and probably come back stronger.
And you've got a couple of centre-halves now on trial, probably looking with a view to sign now.
Yeah, so we're looking, there's 2 coming in tonight. We'll look at 3 or 4 within the next few games. We had to get straight on with it. In all honesty, we were looking for 1 centre-half anyway, because with John McGurk, I'm not expecting him to play 46 games throughout the season. So we're already looking for 1. It will probably be 2 now, an experienced player and then probably a younger player. And then we're well stocked in that position. It would have been more of a blow if we weren't prepared in terms of what we've got in the squad, but we're doing well with our recruitment. We're looking strong in other areas of the pitch, and now it's up to us to sort of fill them centre-half spots. But there'll be trialists coming and going in the next 2 weeks. Thursday is going to be quite a busy day in terms of the trialists that'll be on the pitch against Stockport Town, and probably the same Saturday as well.
Yeah, and obviously, like you say, you've got an intra game tonight, and you've got the game on Thursday and Saturday now. So it's a case of juggling your lot, I suppose, with that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we need to start getting decisions on the trialists. Some have been training with us for 4 to 5 weeks now, and they're desperate for a decision. And I'll never hold someone here longer than we need to as well. So as soon as I know my mind's made up, we'll tell the player. And I'm expecting us to know more in the games, because you can watch as much training as you want, but you want to see that extra little bit in the game. So everyone will get a good opportunity in the next 2 games. They'll all play at least 90 minutes over the next 2 games, and then we'll take it from there. But there will be decisions made, because it's a strange year. I've probably got another around 10 to 20 players who want to come in on trial, but we can't have more than 20 to 22 players, and it just starts getting a bit too much where we can't get any detail into the players. So we'll start narrowing that down within the next week or 2, and look at other players if we need to.
Yeah, I know you mentioned you wanted a goalkeeper. That's now been done. You've signed a goalkeeper, well, just tonight, haven't we, before we came and spoke to you?
Yeah, so Joe Green will join us. Joe's been on the radar since the end of last season. He came in for 2 sessions and dislocated his finger, because we are looking at other goalkeepers as well at the same time. So we've given Joe a deal, and it's up to him to establish himself as that number 1. But he knows that he's got 2 other goalkeepers who are working with us, fighting for a deal as well, who are doing very well. So the competition is very healthy, and I have spoke to the other 2 goalkeepers in regards to, look, put pressure on him, and if you're doing better than Joe, you can take that share from him. And we need that competition right throughout the squad. But Joe, he's got all the attributes we want, everything we want from a goalkeeper, and he reminds me very much of Peter Crook, who came here. He'd had a bit of a rough season the year before, but he had everything that we were looking for in a goalkeeper, and we helped him back up the league. So fingers crossed we can do the same with Joe. We'll give him the right environment, and then it's up to him to flourish.
Yeah, and obviously, like you say, he must be excited now. Feels like the season's ready to go with the first pre-season game Thursday.
Yeah, it's been a long time training, and I was looking at all the teams playing last week, and I was wishing we were a little bit, but it's still early doors. So we hope we start on September the 19th. It could get pushed back. If it gets pushed back, it doesn't matter. We'll be prepared for September the 19th, and the lads are looking strong. The difference between when they first came in and now, the fitness levels are very high, but there's still a way to go, and the games will contribute to that.
Well, cheers, Dave.
No problem.